Welcome back to the channel, guys. Grab a snack and a massive cup of coffee because we have a mountain of drama to unpack today, and I am absolutely vibrating with energy. Let's just dive right into the madness. I am screaming. I literally had to pause my screen, get up, and walk around my living room because I am just so entirely overwhelmed by the sheer audacity of what just happened on this show. I cannot believe they actually went there. Chase actually arrested Tracy Quartermain. Yes, you heard me right. Harrison Chase, the man who is literally married to Tracy's granddaughter, Brooke Lynn, put handcuffs on the Quartermain matriarch and dragged her down to the PCPD. And why? Because Willow Kane played the victim. I am so heated right now, I can barely type straight. Let's just back up for a second, because my brain is short-circuiting. We all saw Tracy go full mama bear at the boathouse. Was she wrong to physically grab Willow while Willow was standing there in her little bikini and cover-up? Okay, legally, yes, that is assault. But morally, Tracy was doing what every single one of us has been screaming at our televisions for months. She told Willow to stay away from her family. And what does Chase do? He arrests Tracy based on Willow's accusations. I mean, the absolute betrayal. How is Brooke Lynn gonna look at her husband after this? Chase is so incredibly blind when it comes to Willow that it is actually painful to watch. I've been watching this show for years, and I've never seen a character lose their backbone as quickly as Chase has whenever Willow flutters her eyelashes. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the fallout at the police station. Acting District Attorney Justine Turner is absolutely furious, and honestly, I am completely on her side for once. Justine already told Chase not to step one toe out of line. She dispatched him to make a high-profile arrest, and instead, he brings in Tracy Quartermain on a silver platter because his ex-wife got her feelings hurt. Justine is looking at Chase like he has two heads, and she is highly skeptical of Willow's side of the story. Because, let's be real, Justine knows how the game is played. So Chase decides to play the hero. He actually stands up to Justine and suggests that maybe she should consider her own bias against Willow. The nerve of this guy. Chase is literally accusing the ADA of being biased while he is actively arresting his own wife's grandmother to protect his ex-wife, who is currently trying to steal him away. The hypocrisy is staggering. But then again, Justine is secretly sleeping with Sonny Corinthos while interrogating him for murder. So I guess everyone in Port Charles is a massive hypocrite right now. Actually, no, I take that back. Justine is completely right in this specific situation. Chase needs to wake up and smell the Corinthos coffee before he loses Brooke Lynn forever. And speaking of the Corinthos family, can we talk about Michael for a second? I am laughing so hard at Michael right now. He is the ultimate puppet master. Michael literally orchestrated this entire boathouse disaster. He set the trap. He made sure Willow and Chase ran into each other in their bathing suits, knowing full well that Tracy would be lurking around and would completely lose her mind. And now, Michael has the audacity to play the concerned ex. He pulls Willow aside and cautions her about who she is dealing with. He asks her if she is sure she wants to go up against Tracy because Tracy is a formidable foe. I mean, Michael's a sociopath, and I am kind of living for it. He is sitting back, watching the chaos unfold, and pretending to warn Willow about the monster he unleashed on her. And Willow, bless her delusional heart, acts like she can handle herself. She thinks because she has Chase in her corner, she is untouchable. Oh, honey, you are playing checkers, and Tracy Quartermain has been playing 3D chess since the 90s. Remember when they tried to take ELQ from Tracy? Remember when people thought they could just push her out of her own house? Yeah, didn't work then either. Willow is in so far over her head, and Michael knows it. He is just waiting for the explosion so he can swoop in and use the debris to destroy Brooke Lynn and Chase's marriage. It is diabolical, and honestly, it is the best writing Michael has had in years. Okay, back to the point. While all this adult drama is happening, the teen scene is giving me major anxiety. Emma Scorpio Drake is wandering around looking for Giovanni Palmieri near the boathouse, and he is nowhere to be found. Gio is not where he said he would be, and Emma looks genuinely terrified. And you know what? She should be. Gio is carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders right now. He feels entirely responsible for Rocco Falconeri and Britt Westbourne going on the run. He broke his vow of silence, he went to Dante, and now his best friend is a fugitive. Gio is probably having a complete breakdown somewhere on the docks, and my heart breaks for him. The kid is just trying to do the right thing, and everything is blowing up in his face. I swear, if Ross Cullum gets anywhere near these kids, I am going to write a strongly worded letter to the network. Which brings me to the absolute most stressful storyline on the canvas right now. Nina Reeves. Nina finally realizes that Liesl Obrecht is missing. It took her long enough, But she finally connects the dots and goes straight to Nathan West to ask him when he last heard from his mother. I was literally screaming at the screen. He knows. He knows everything. Cassius is standing there, sweating bullets, playing the role of the concerned son while he is actively covering for Jen Sidwell. Cassius has to look Nina dead in the eye and keep her completely in the dark. And it is so twisted. Liesel is currently locked in a subterranean cell on Spoon Island with Jocelyn Jacks, completely unconscious after being chloroformed and kidnapped by Ross Cullum. And Cassius knows this. He is the one guarding the cell half the time. I know some people are loving this double agent Cassius storyline, but personally I am terrified for him. How long can he keep this up? Nina is not stupid. When Nina gets a feeling about something, she does not let it go. She is going to start digging, and when she finds out that Cassius has been lying to her face while her aunt is being held hostage to build a cold fusion weapon, oh, the wrath of Nina Reeves will be biblical. And let's talk about that hostage situation for a minute, because my anxiety is through the roof. Jocelyn is stuck in that cell, and now they just toss an unconscious Liesel in there with her. Jocelyn is already plotting her escape. She found Anna Devane's hidden message, she has makeshift weapons, and she is ready to fight. But now she has to protect Liesel too. It is such a brilliant dynamic. Jocelyn and Liesel are the duo I never knew I needed. Jocelyn is going to realize that their only power is to stall the project, and she is going to push Liesel to sabotage the prototype. But if Pascal or Cullum catch them, it is game over. I am dreading the next episode because I just know something terrible is going to happen in that basement. But wait, the drama doesn't stop there. Let's pivot to Carly and Valentine, because this dynamic is giving me absolute whiplash. Valentine is pushing Carly so hard to rely on him for help instead of Sonny Corinthos. And I get it, I really do. Valentine is falling hard for Carly. He is living under her roof as a fugitive, he is hiding from the WSB, and he wants to be her knight in shining armor. He wants Carly to look at him and say, "You are the man I trust to save my daughter." But let's be incredibly real for a second. This is Carly Spencer Corinthos. Whenever her children are in danger, she goes to Sonny. That is a 25-year established pattern. Sonny has the mob connections, he has the muscle, and he has the sheer ruthlessness to burn Windermere to the ground and salt the earth. Carly initially wants to reach out to Sonny to put a rescue plan in motion, and it makes perfect sense. Sonny is already holding Pascal hostage in a coffee warehouse. He is already mobilized against Sidwell. But Valentine wants to intercept that. Valentine wants to be the one Carly turns to. I mean, the insecurity is practically rolling off Valentine in waves. He knows he is competing with a ghost. He knows that no matter how much Carly likes him, Sonny is the father of her children and her ultimate safety net. Plus, Valentine is terrified. Jack Brennan is breathing down his neck, telling him to contact WSB Operative Z, which could send Valentine straight back to Steinmauer prison. Valentine is trying to juggle his own freedom with his desire to save Jocelyn and prove his worth to Carly. It is tragic and romantic, and completely doomed. Because Carly is not going to wait around for Valentine to sort out his feelings. Carly's priority is saving Jocelyn before it is too late. If Valentine hesitates for even 1 second, Carly is going to go rogue. We already saw her march up to Windermere and get cornered by Ross Cullum. Carly is a force of nature. She does not need a knight in shining armor. She is the dragon. She is going to work multiple angles. She will use Valentine, she will use Sonny, she will use Jack Brennan, she will use anyone and everyone to get her daughter back. And honestly, I am here for it. I want to see Carly tear through Port Charles like a hurricane. Am I the only one who thinks Valentine is eventually going to sacrifice himself? I just have this sinking feeling. I predict that Valentine is going to realize that he cannot save Jocelyn without WSB resources, and he is going to cave. He is going to call Z, he is going to expose his location, and he's going to risk going back to prison just to show Carly how much he loves her. It would be the ultimate grand gesture. Remember when they tried to redeem Valentine years ago and it just didn't stick because he always chose himself? This is his moment. If he chooses Carly and Jocelyn over his own freedom, it will change everything. But I am dreading the moment he gets slapped in cuffs. This entire canvas is just on fire right now. Between Chase ruining his marriage to defend a manipulative Willow, Michael playing God with everyone's lives, Cassius keeping deadly secrets from Nina, and Carly preparing to wage war on Spoon Island, I don't know how I am supposed to sleep tonight. I need the next episode immediately. Tell me I am not crazy in the comments. Are you guys Team Tracy or Team Willow? Do you think Valentine is going to prison? Let's talk about this because I am losing my mind over here.